Hi, Vincent Chan here, and in today's video, we're going over what is a checking account. And if that sounds good, make sure you smash the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to get the latest and greatest from The Simple Dollar. And remember, you can find this content and a load more by visiting thesimpledollar.com. A checking account is a safe and efficient place to store your money or your paycheck and be able to withdraw it whenever you need cash or when you need to pay for bills. In fact, if you didn't know, checking accounts have existed for over 500 years, and the main purpose it served 500 years ago is the same main purpose that it serves today. Meaning, if you have any extra cash that you can't safely carry on hand, then checking account is a good place for you to actually safeguard your cash and be able to withdraw it whenever you need it. In modern times, there are actually multiple ways that you can actually deposit cash inside your checking account. The first one is going to a bank teller. The second is depositing money through an ATM. And the third one, some checking accounts actually allow you to take a snapshot of your check and be able to deposit online. In addition, there are also multiple ways that you can actually withdraw the money from your checking account, such as you can use your debit card, you can do online transactions directly from your checking account, you can withdraw your money from an ATM, as well as be able to write a check to withdraw funds from your checking account. That being said, not all checking accounts are created equal. In fact, depending on the financial institution, you might have different restrictions, different fees, as well as different terms. So here are a couple of things that you should be looking out for when opening a checking account. Firstly, what is the main difference between a checking and a saving account? Well, basically, how they are structured is how they are different. Firstly, a checking account is structured in a way that allows you to, one, deposit money in there, but also be able to withdraw funds very efficiently and whenever you want. However, on the flip side, a saving account is structured in a way that you can deposit cash in there and be able to accumulate more and more cash, and therefore the bank would actually pay you an interest rate. And although you can still withdraw funds from a saving account, the Federal Reserve Board has actually placed a 6 transaction limit per month on how many times you can actually withdraw money from your saving account. If you frequently make over 6 transfers or withdrawals from your saving account in a given month, then the bank might actually give you a stern warning. In addition, it might actually convert your saving account into a checking account. The main purpose for this is because they want to ensure that their bank has enough funds to cover any depositor requests. Checking accounts also have some additional safeguards as well in the form of required minimum deposits as well as additional fees. Traditionally speaking, a traditional checking account tends to have higher fees than a saving account does, as well as a checking account tend to offer far lower interest rates than a saving account. Remember, a checking account is more geared towards short-term cash flow and not actual accumulation of capital. And also remember that both checking and saving accounts are insured by the FDIC up to $250,000 per account. Next, let's get into some of the fees that you might encounter from opening a checking account, and fees in terms really vary depending on the financial institution you sign up with, so you definitely want to read the fine print to see what applies for you. For example, a financial institution might offer no monthly fees involved. However, they'll charge you for any out-of-network ATM expenses. In general, online banks or credit unions tend to offer free checking accounts, meaning there's no monthly fee involved. However, with these institutions, you do want to double check what is their in-network ATMs, because if you decide that you're going to frequently withdraw money from an ATM, you want to make sure that they have a large in-network ATM coverage, or they might reimburse you for withdrawing fees from out-of-network ATMs. Now, a few checking account fees that you do want to account for is going to be the annual maintenance fee, the monthly maintenance fee, the minimum balance fee, the minimum deposit to open fee, the non-sufficient fund fee, paper statement fee, overdraft fee, as well as any online fees. In addition to these fees, you might encounter some more uncommon fees. For example, if you decide to close your account within 90 days of opening it, or if you lost your debit card and you're requesting a new one, or if you purchase something in a foreign country with your debit card. Fees could also vary depending on the amount of money you actually have available in the checking account. For example, if you meet a minimum required deposit, then you might be able to waive any fees that are involved with the checking account. In addition, you also want to check if there are any loopholes with these fees, meaning you might be offered some online checking account access for free online. However, if you go to a physical location and you encounter a teller, then you actually might get socked with fees. Picking the optimal checking account is tricky, so you do want to make sure you read any fine print that opening a checking account offers, as well as making sure any of the fees that they are charging you are reasonable. And from there, you want to pick the best checking account with the lowest cost that meets all your needs. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments about a checking account, feel free to leave a comment down below and we'll get back to you as quickly as possible. And remember, if you enjoyed this content and you want more, remember to smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to get even more content from The Simple Dollar. And you can find this content and even more by visiting thesimpledollar.com.